Hi, my name is Mukesh Gupta, and welcome to the weekly conversations on leading marketing. I'm sure everyone who's been using YouTube of late has seen that uh, watching videos on YouTube has gotten increasingly irksome because of the simple fact that there are multiple advertisements which kind of disrupt your viewing experience. The entire premise of having a streaming service online was the fact was driven and grew because of the fact that you're not getting interrupted when you're watching something. That is what TV used to do. So of late, what I've realized is watching YouTube is worse than watching TV. Now, what companies like Netflix, what companies like Amazon Prime, Prime Video, and Disney Plus, and all the other streaming services have shown is that there is a business model possible for really high quality content providers to provide content and charge a fee for it, and that people are okay to pay the fee for the experience. What I think YouTube struggles with is the fact that YouTube by itself is not creating any content. What it does is it tries to monetize the content that is being created by people like you and me. And it is doing so by interrupting the videos that we create. It is ironic that this session is also being live casted on YouTube. And in this month, YouTube also has said that irrespective of whether or not I want to enroll myself in the partner program or affiliate program and allow ads to be shown as part of my videos, it will show, even if I don't want it to show. That is the terms of service. So while we try to figure out the way out of this entire conundrum, we are still stuck with YouTube if you really want to be where the large audience congregates. What that reminds me is the fact that YouTube would not be able to do this if there were not enough marketers who would be willing to actually pay for placing their ads as part of the videos that someone ends up watching on YouTube. And what the brands do not realize is that this is not digital marketing. This is not personalized marketing. This is just spray and pray, as it used to be in the past, when all marketers would do was to buy spots on the cable TVs and the channels that the television channels or the radio channels that were explicitly created so that they can play ads. YouTube has also become like that, right? So videos are being created so that YouTube can place ads on those videos. And it is not just the fact that they place ads and interrupt your viewing experience. Maybe at the start of the video, if you want to play an ad reel, that's okay, because that was still interruption, but it could have still been okay because you had the opportunity to kind of skip the ad after 5 seconds. And as a user, I'm using the service for free, so I understand that the platform has to monetize in one way or the other. So I'm okay with that. But having multiple videos at the start and having ads like every 5 minutes in a long video, that's just getting a little bit too much, if you ask me. I will not complain about Google or YouTube about the fact that they're placing so many ads, but the question that I would like to ask is to all those marketers who actually buy these spots, do you really think people who get interrupted by this form of a spray and pray tactic are the audience that you are going after? they might be the demographic, assuming that you've done, Google actually serves these ads based on demographic data that they have on each one of their users. But is that what you want to do? Is that really personalized marketing? Is that how you build a tribe? Is that how you create a brand recognition? I've been a user of YouTube. I can tell you that I have learned so much from YouTube that it is not a joke. YouTube has been my go-to platform to learn anything new. Of late, what has happened is I've shifted myself from YouTube, and I tend to go to some of these other platforms, like, for example, Coursera, or some of the other online courses which offer video-based learning. So my consumption of YouTube has gone from hours a day to probably an hour at most in a day. And I'm myself a creator as well, just what we are doing right now. And if it were up to me, I would not want any ads on any of my videos, because I do not want to interrupt my viewers. And the choice is not with me now. So either I sign up with a platform like a Vimeo or some other such video streaming platform and pay for being a creator, which I will. I'm just trying to figure out which platform would be the best for me to kind of take my content to. And YouTube is just a holding place until I figure out what I want to do with my videos. So the question that I want to pose to all CMOs or all the people who actually buy marketing, what is it that you're trying to do by buying these spaces? Are you even aware that this is how the user experience is? Even if, for example, I've seen so many ads now on YouTube, I remember maybe one, maybe two at most. It has gone to the point where I have seen the same ad being played twice, back to back, with no possibility to kind of scroll. So what YouTube is doing is, it started off as with keeping the experience of the creator and the consumer at heart, make it extremely easy for someone to create videos and upload them and get them an audience, and bring in the audience who can actually enjoy these videos created by the creators. Now, I kind of believe that YouTube is like the television channel or the radio channel of the erstwhile era, where the entire medium exists so that Google can place ads, or marketers, in fact, can place ads which can interrupt people doing something that they really want to do. I'm also told that the creators are not happy either. I mean, on one side, as a viewer, as a consumer, I'm not happy with so many different ads coming my way. On the other side, I've seen so many different creators who have complained that their experience of creating videos and uploading videos, and over years putting together and building a community on YouTube, they are being taken down by so-called trolls, by complaining or claiming copyright infringement. So YouTube is kind of losing it on both sides, right? And if I were a marketer, if I were a smart marketer, I would not be on YouTube at all. I remember some time back, Unilever and some other companies had decided that they will not buy ads on YouTube, or algorithmically where YouTube or Google places ads on videos. Sometimes on videos which the brands do not want to be associated with. I do not know what is the current status today, but if I were a smart marketer, I would not be on this platform. Full stop. So the question is, where would I be? Now, given that we are in a world where You can have data about your consumers in terms of their demographic data, their likes, their dislikes, all of this rich information on the profile of people that you want to target. My strategy would be to identify the right kind of profile that you think are your ideal customers and just do permission-based marketing like Seth Godin speaks about in his really old book now, Permission Marketing. So build a tribe, build your 10,000 or 1,000 truest fans. Let them talk about what you do and how awesome you are, instead of you creating ads and interrupting people with those ads. Give your customers the tools and the reason for them to talk about how awesome you are. And that is what true marketing today looks like. People like us do things like this. Is a very, very popular maxim that Seth Godin uses very, very often. Find those people like us. Give them the power to speak, to share their experiences. Give them experiences worth sharing. That is what true, and that is what great marketing is going to look like in the coming future. That was just my rant on the role of marketing and how it is changing. And yeah, thank you so much for listening in. Talk to you next week. Until then, take care. Have fun.